जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन, यशोदानंदन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन, यशोदानंदन। यमुना तीरा बनचारी, यमुना तीरा बन। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय राधा। जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे, जय राधा। जय राधा काला चंजी राधा काला चंजी राधे, जय। जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, श्रील प्रभुपाद, जय प्रभु। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। Yeah, it is not fixed. I'll try my best. Okay, we'll try to adjust. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादानुसहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna. So by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada and also by the blessings of previous acharyas, by the special blessings of Sri Sri Gaur Nityanand Prabhu and Kalachand Ji, we are here. We develop a desire to hear about the glory of Ratha Yatra. These glories, these significances, you cannot find in Vedic history. The teaching of Lord Chaitanya, if you compare the teachings of Mahaprabhu's teachings, if you want to compare with other shastras, you cannot find these things. This is special gift to Gaudiyas, Mahaprabhu's gift. Even in India, many strong Vedic followers, Pandits, scholars, they fail to understand the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. Without Mahaprabhu's mercy, you can't understand the Gaudiya philosophies. Although we are Sampradaya, Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya, but our teachings, special teachings. This is Mahaprabhu's contribution, Sad Goswami's contribution. Our mood, our feelings, you cannot categorize under any shastras, karma kandas. If you compare with where this person is in Veda, where this person is in Puran, you can't find. Especially these topics. When Mahaprabhu is in separation, what is the significance of Ratha Yatra? How Mahaprabhu is dancing, how Mahaprabhu is feeling pang of separation when he used to enter the Jagannath temple. These are different topics. If you want to, okay, I want to see these things, I want to compare these things with Padma Puran, Skanda Puran, can't find all these topics. Only those are lover of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, only they can understand these things. What is your understanding about Ratha Yatra? Many Indian people are there. He is a young boy. What is your understanding? Before coming to Krishna consciousness, what was your understanding about Ratha Yatra? You see, he is Indian, even you don't know what is. No, yeah, Lord Chaitanya ascend all over the India people. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not a saintly person, he is supreme personality of Godhead. You may say, oh, we are his follower, therefore we are saying these things. Forget about Shastra. If you come to Orissa, then you can understand how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is supreme personality of Godhead. By chanting holy name, when Mahaprabhu was chanting, even the stone, Papasu Pakhi Jhure, Pashana Bidare, that proof you can find in Orissa. He is not a saintly person. If he is a saintly person, so why within the Jagannath temple people are worshipping, even Pandits are worshipping his lotus feet? And you, in 3 places, in Lalarnath you can see Mahaprabhu's body. Chanting holy name, how can you say? Prints of Mahaprabhu's body. When Mahaprabhu is in pang of separation, they are chanting and roaring in the ground. Only people know in India. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, okay, is like a religious performer. Like many religious performers are there, like Nanak was there. Many saintly persons are there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like that. what is our realization about Ratha Yatra? Only we know, okay, in that day, Jagannath used to come out from the temple. He used to go to Sundarachal, like Gundicha. That is a particular day. According to Skanda Puran, we used to follow these things. Anyone in India, even we are Indians, I am from Orissa, close to Puri, our feeling, okay, if you attend festival in that day, you will get some pious result. This is auspicious, this is benefit for your life. Bas. This is the history. And those are religious person, they know only one statement. Rathatu Vamanang Drustvaha Punarjanma Na Vidyate. Why everyone wants to see Jagannath on the chariot? Once you saw Jagannath on the chariot, you will never took bath again. You don't have to take bath again. Therefore everyone is very anxious. Okay, I will go there. That day they will their idea, if today I saw Jagannath, I got liberation. But next day he will start again sinful activities. We don't have a proper concept about Vaishnavism, about Ratha Yatra, about Krishna, about Bhagavad Gita, about Srimad Bhagavatam. In religion, mostly in Western, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no one knows the mood of Radharani. They are worshipping Radha as Rukmini. They don't know the glories of Radha. Like your mood, who can express your mood? Only you can express your mood. Unless you express, unless you inform to someone, who can understand your mood? What is actually Radharani's mood? Only Radharani can say. For others it is not possible. Therefore, Mahaprabhu means, who is Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu is Krishna. This is such an incarnation. He is Krishna, but mood is Radha. Therefore it is difficult to understand. The Gaura Tattva is very confidential Tattva. Like Prabhupada, our Gurudeva used to say, this is like PhD course. And our Gurudeva used to say, all of you are not primary students, pre-primary students. Someone is primary, mostly pre-primary students. For us to understand all the tattvas, very difficult. Gauranga Mahaprabhu means, because we want to hear the glories of Ratha Yatra, Gauranga Mahaprabhu means Krishna. Krishna's color, you see, Kalachan. Black, huh? Bluish. And 3 plus corp. You cannot find Krishna is very straight. Like a crooked person. 3 plus. You can see three band. And what is the meaning of 3 band? What are opinion of our acharyas? Where bands are there in Krishna's form? 3 bhanga, 3 bands. Where? Don't know? West? Leg, neck and leg. So the 3 bands indicate us Krishna, only Krishna can give love. No one can give love. We want love. We are struggling in this material world. We don't have love. Soul is struggling for love. We don't have love. The so-called love is nothing. This is, this is lost. You cannot find love here. In material world, there is no love. But only Krishna can give. Love is his property. So only he can give. Therefore, these three band, our Goswamis, they used to inform us. One is Sambandha. Who is Sambandha? Krishna is our Sambandha. And second one is Abhideya. Abhideya is Bhakti. And third one, Prayojana. Prayojana is Prem. So therefore Krishna achieving these three band. This is analogy, or you can say, our acharyas used to give this commentary. So Krishna have only power to distribute Prem. But for Krishna it is not easy to give Prem. Why? Krishna is under control of? Then who is great? Radharani is great. So Krishna is under control of, you don't think Radharani is great. Krishna and Radha don't, like in this, they are in Vrindavan, in other places, they don't know Tattva. Most of the time they used to preach out of sentiment. There is no difference between Krishna and Radha. Radha Krishna Eka Atma Duyi Deha Dhari Ananya Vilasa Rasa Aswadan Kari. Where they can find all the tattvas? Even Radha tattvas. Without Gaudiya, no one knows Radha tattvas. Without Gaudiya, without follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no one knows about Radha. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha. Mostly they are talking, mostly their discussions based on sentiment. Or some philosophical, based on intellectual. Real feelings only our acharyas knows. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's follower. Therefore Prabhupada strictly instruct us. Echaya Gosai Jabe Braje Kailan Bas Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Karilen Prakash. We are discussing something in LA. Prabhupada said before Sadgoswamis, Vrindavan was nothing, a piece of land. When Mahaprabhu empowered them, then went to Braja. And they discovered Nitya Leelas. Mahaprabhu discovered Radha Kund and other. First Goswami came to Vrindavan. Who first came? Loknath, Bhugarva Goswami. Mahaprabhu empowered Loknath and Bhugarva. And especially this is contribution of Loknath Goswami. And he found out this deity. And his deity Krishna, he used to always carrying deity in his neck and worshipping. And his deity used to instruct. Here is Nandagaon. Before it was practical land. This is Nandagaon, this is Barsana, this is this Kund, this is that Kund. If you study Bhakti Ratnakar, you can find all the informations. So we are discussing on that thing. There is no difference between Krishna and Radha. Who is Radha? Krishna himself. But this is offensive. You say, no, Radharani is great. Why Radharani is great? Who makes her great? Krishna. Krishna wants to give credit to Radharani. Why? Because Radharani, she gives everything. Everything for Krishna. She is ready to give everything. No one is ready in this material world to give everything without getting some pleasure. You want to sacrifice, if you want to sacrifice everything, still you want some pleasure. Even you want some reputation. Let everyone should praise me. Rather than don't want anything. Only want, what Radha want? Only Krishna's pleasure. Is it possible for us? We want only Krishna's pleasure. No. Unless we receive mercy, we can't become like that. 24 hours thinking about Krishna's pleasure. 24 hours. In our life, we are 24 hours struggling. A conditioned soul is 24 hours struggling with mind, body, senses, with his problems. How is it possible he can think Krishna 24 hours? This is Mahaprabhu's instruction. की भोजने की शयने की बजागरणे अहर्नि सचिंता कृष्ण बोलो हो वदने. Mahaprabhu said, this is my instruction. And if you have love for me, strictly Mahaprabhu said, if you have love for me, don't say anything. Don't think anything. Accept Krishna. Mahaprabhu's strict guidelines. And where is Mahaprabhu's guidelines and where we are? We are struggling just to finish our round, 16 round. And among the 16 rounds, you see, where is mind and where is chanting? Where is your consciousness? So, Radharani, this is in Sisi. If you study the Sisi, then you can find the conclusion. And if still you have some, how can you say, doubt or you are not clarifying some points, then you have to study commentaries, Swami commentaries. The conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam, the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, you can find in Sisi, Chaitanya Charitamrita. And if still you have some doubt or you want some clarification, more clarification, then you have to study Goswami's Sanskrit commentaries. We are not sentimentally saying anything. Not out of experience we can say, okay, this is my experience. I saw Krishna yesterday night. He came in my dream. He danced with me. We are not like that. We are not sentimentalists. We have particular guideline, particular philosophy. Everything is very clear. Preme Guru. This verse is there in Sisi. Radhikara Preme Guru Ami Sisya Nata. I am disciple. Who is disciple and who is Guru? Krishna is Jagat Guru. Krishna is Jagat Guru. But what Krishna said in Sisi? I am disciple and Radharani is my Guru. Preme Guru. He is Guru, huh? She is Guru because she is teaching me. She has love. Radharani means this is Krishna's pleasure potency. To attract the conditioned soul, Krishna expand himself as Radha. Pleasure potency. So Krishna gives this position to Radharani. Then who can distribute love? If Krishna is Jagat Guru, his disciple, and who is now Guru? Radha. For love, Radharani is Guru. So then, who can distribute love? Krishna or Radha? Radharani. And same Radharani came in Kali Yuga in form of Chaitanya Krishna. He is Krishna. But he assuming the mood of Radha. He developed desire. I want to be like Radha. Krishna is Jagat Guru. He is self-sufficient. Aptakama, Atmarama. He don't have second desire. Conditioned soul have second desire. He is self-sufficient. But still three unfulfilled desire. Krishna cannot fulfill his three desires. You have to study Sisi, then you can understand. Sri Radhaya Pranamahima Kidrusava Naivas Swadajin Advuda Madhurima Kidrusava Madhyam Sokhyam chasyam madana bhavati kidrusa veti lova tad bhavadyam sachigarva sindhu harindu. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came? This Surup Damdar. Why Krishna developed this desire? Although he knows everything, all Veda, all the Puranas, everything is coming from Krishna, but he fails to understand Radharani's love. And he wants to understand how Radharani is, when she is serving me, how she feels pain and pleasure. And that is not pain. That is pleasure. Juvaitam nimishena Chakshusha Prabhushaitam. Yeah, 100 years waiting and crying. Every moment she was crying. All gopis are crying. When Krishna will come? Is it possible for anyone? You can love someone. How many days you can cry for someone? To whom you love? To whom you love? Try. If you have love for someone, just try. How many days you can cry for him? And how much, even Krishna promised, okay, I will come. When Krishna will come? Krishna gives some deadline. I will come. When Krishna went to Dwaraka and Mathura, he said, Gopis, don't worry. Nanda Baba, don't worry, I will come. If someone will say, I will come, just wait. Then how many days you will wait? What is your expectation? How many days you can wait? Prabhuji? 1 month? 1 year? No. He said even if not 1 year. But gopis, 100 years. But they are not losing faith. No, Krishna will come. They are so simple. They have love for Krishna. Krishna will come. Anyone may cheat us, but not Krishna. Because we are his lover. He will never cheat us. We have hope Krishna will come. If you have simplicity, we have love for Krishna, then we have to wait. When Krishna will show our mercy. Be patient. Everyone may cheat you, but Krishna will never cheat us. Krishna will never cheat us. So we are discussing that thing. So three unfulfilled desires. Krishna heart. It tries best. Yeah, to understand Radha. Many wants to understand, oh, I will stay in Vrindavan, I will chant Radharani's name, I will get Radharani's darshan. I forgot. Even Krishna fails to understand Radha. You are a conditioned soul. You have bodily demand. You may stay inside the Radha Kunda water, still you are a conditioned soul. Don't forget this part. Bodily demand is there. Your mind is there. Senses are there. Even Krishna unable to understand Radha. Then what we have to do? There Krishna said, okay, what do I have to do? I want to understand, but I fail to understand. You know, you love someone, but you fail to understand him. What will happen? Suppose you have love for your wife, but you fail to understand her. Then how much pain? You have love for someone, but you fail to understand. That was Krishna's pain. He don't have scope to cry in Krishna Lila. Therefore, when he assuming, how he assuming the mood of Radha? If he is Krishna, Krishna is bluish. Why Gauranga Mahaprabhu's color? Radharani's color. Tapta Kanchan color. Molten gold. How? You meditate. Krishna meditated so much just to understand Radha. And he fell. Why Radharani is crying day and night? So many times I fails to, keep promise in front of Radha, but still continuing same love. And crying always day and night, crying for me. Even in dying condition, still she is thinking about me. What test she is by thinking all these things, thinking about me? So what is her real test in her life? I want to understand. Everyone wants to understand Krishna. All the Shastra, Puranas, learned persons, only they want to understand Krishna. You see how difficult to understand only Gita Bhagavatam. How many commentaries Acharya are giving? Only Krishna's statement, to understand Krishna's statement is difficult. And to understand Krishna is easy or difficult? Practical, impossible. Not difficult. Difficult means possible is there. To understand Krishna, practically impossible for a conditioned soul. Krishna is not ordinary human. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. How can you understand him? Therefore Brahma prays in 10th canto, Athapi te deva padam mujodayo krupa, Athapi te deva padam mujodayo, prasada lesan gruhito evahi, janati tattvan bhagavan mahima. I am Brahma, I am saying clearly in front of everyone, unless someone receive blessings from you, only he can understand you. Otherwise, however great he may be, he can't understand you. Then to understand Krishna, Krishna's statement is difficult. To understand Krishna, practically impossible. But the Krishna fails to understand Radha. Therefore he meditates. Still failed to understand. Then he said, okay, because Krishna can make impossible, like Prabhupada said, impossible to possible. So when, suppose I want something from you, I want $10 from you, but you are not giving. So what I have to do? I want $100. Okay, I want to return to India. I don't have money. Beg. So I am begging, please give me $100. And you denied. No. Krishna begged Radha, give me your love. I want to understand only. I am self-sufficient. I want to understand your love. Your feeling I want to understand. Why Krishna developed this desire? Krishna always saw a remark. Radharani is always in ecstasy. Radharani's position, according to Ujjwal Namali, which position Radharani's position? In this body, we are cultivating our devotional life, beginning with faith, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajan Kriya, then Anartha Nivriti, then Nishta, then Ruchi, then Asakti, then Abhava, then Prema. At best, someone can achieve that stage by the blessings of a pure devotee, by blessings of holy name. Then after a transcendental body, there Mana, Sneha, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga, Bhava, Mahabhava. Sakhi's level up to Mahabhava in transcendental body. Not about that. Then Adhiruda Mahabhava. Then Madanakhya Mahabhava. Then Madanakhya Mahabhava. This is beyond our imagination. What is that? Radharani is the embodiment of Madanakhya Mahabhava. Krishna can't understand Radha, therefore. He fails to understand. Therefore, you have to beg first. I want $100, I have to beg you. Please give. And you said no. Then what I have to say? Borrow. Just give me $100. Once I am in India, I will just return you. Then you said no. But I want. Then what I have to do? Still. Because I want. Krishna applies same formula. Beg, then borrow, rather than denied. Then steal. Yeah. Stolen the mood. And therefore his color changed. Krishnaya, Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvese Namo Namaha. Krishnaya, his Krishna, his name is now Krishna Chaitanya. But his form, his beauty, Gauratvese. This means Kanti. His color is Gaura, Radharani's. So this is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then in Kali Yuga, as we discussed before, who can distribute Prem? Radha. She is owner. Now, in Kali Yuga, who is Radha? Huh? Gauranga. When Gaurnita is there, by seeing Gauranga Mahaprabhu, a real Gaudias immediately think about Radha, Radharani's mood. Yeah. Gauranga means, our Gurudev used to say, Gauranga means a ripe mango. Krishna means green mango. Yeah, green mango. Ripe and mellow. This Mahabhavas, this Madanakya Mahabhavas mood is there. Separation is there. Guru Tattva is very deep. Oh, this is not this is not in our level, very high level things. 24 hours. Like Radharani was crying for Krishna's happiness, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Therefore, Gaudiyas, anytime they are worshipping Gaurnita means Radha. Like Rupa Goswami said, if Krishna is there, if somewhere Krishna is there, but he is calling, come here, come here. You will go or not? If Krishna will call to you, come here. Yes, yes. Everyone said, okay, Krishna is calling. Rupa Goswami said, no, I will not go there if Radha is not there. Mellow is not ripen. But you know, above that thing, Gaudiya's mood is above that thing. Even Radha Krishna is there. If Gauranga is not there, we will not go there. This is Gaudiya philosophy. Mahaprabhu should be there. Without Mahaprabhu, no one can understand Radha. Even they are studying, they are preaching, they know partially Radha. Without blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu devotees, all 6 Goswami, they are Manjaris. Who can understand Radha? So this is Mahaprabhu. We want to discuss about Radha, but Ratha Yatra, but we have to understand the mood of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Only someone knows Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Difficult to understand the history behind Ratha Yatra. This is not a mere festival. We are pulling chariot. And in Gauranga Mahaprabhu, mood of separation is very prominent. Yes. Always crying. This crying mood. Heart is always crying for Krishna. Where you can find all these tattvas? You can't find in any sampradaya. If you study very scrutinizedly the Goswami literatures, the Sisi, this is the best contribution for Gaudiyas. The Sisi, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada said, the best book. Because the mood of Radharani, mood of Gauranga Mahaprabhu manifested in this Shastra. And okay, in Radharani union, love have two, how can I say, two sides. My English is, I am not educated. I am not so educated. I am just studying Srila Prabhupada books. I am speaking, please excuse me. Love have two aspects, how can I say? Two aspects, two sides. One is union, one is separation. Oh, that is very difficult to understand. Because we don't have love, how can we understand? Love means 24 hour you have to think about beloved, your beloved. Lover and another one is beloved. So if you are lover, then who is your beloved? Krishna. Then we have to think 24 hour about Krishna, beloved. That is love. No other thoughts, no other desire. Yeah. This is the definition of prem, and Atmendriya Pritivancha Dhare Kama Nam. Krishnandriya Pritivancha Bole Tare Prem. If pinch of desire is there, material desire is there, our Vaishnavas immediately they reject. Gaudiya Vaishnavas reject. No, this is lost. You know, they have a story about Raghunath Goswami. Every day Raghunath Goswami used to drink, not eating anything. No. He used to drink only buttermilk. How can I say, in leaf, before they are using leaf plates, not these plastic plates, paper plates. No. A leaf plate. And Vaishnavas, they start to think, oh, Raghunath is very weak now. Because he only took, only he will drink one full of, how can you say, leaf plate. Not leaf plate like it is like, leaf cup. Only one time, once. Then Vaishnavas are very clever. They said, okay, we want to feed more to Raghunath. They went, Sakistali. Sakistali means this Chandravali's place. And they found out big leaves. So, because Raghunath took vow, he will take 1 cup buttermilk. So they brought big leaves, prepare a big cup. And when they offered Raghunath understand. Raghunath immediately said, where you brought these leaves? They said, we brought these leaves from Sakistali. Just by hearing, immediately developed sulky mood. What? You are bringing these leaves from Chandravalis? I don't want to drink. These are our Goswami's mood. Our forefathers, you can say, they're so great. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur said, Tande Charana Sevi Bhakta Sangnivas, Janame more, E Abhilas. Life after life, I want to serve these Goswamis. Yes. To understand the history of Ratha Yatra, we have to understand the mood of Gauranga. So union is there, separation. In love, union is there, separation. And we don't. What is time? Okay, now this is time. We don't have such you see knowledge to understand all these things because we are in bodily conception of life. Unless someone achieve the stage of bhav, don't discuss these topics. If you discuss these topics, like about Mahabhav, about Sneha, about Raga, about Radha and Srilila, no, don't discuss. You cannot understand, rather you will commit offense at lotus feet of Radharani. You are struggling with lust, you have bodily demand, you have other desires. Radharani will not become happy. Therefore, our acharyas always stress on sadhan. Wake up early. At least you should come to mood of goodness. And then serve Guru and Gauranga. Receive blessings from holy name, from acharyas. Just imagine 1977 when Prabhupada came here. At that time Prabhupada was stressing You have to come to Mangalarati. Otherwise, you stop eating. He came here to distribute Krishna Prem. But stick to the principles. You know our Swarup, our stages. Acharya knows. Don't think you will preach very higher philosophy. Your position will be changed. You will immediately become a higher, higher devotee, pure devotee. No. By studying or by preaching, don't think that your position is now higher. This is matter of realization. And what is that realization? More you receive mercy from pure devotee. That is perfect realization. A realization coming from mood of Sattvic also. In Sattvic stage, many realization will come. Intellectually, you can realize many things. Philosophically, you can realize many things. But devotional life means we want to realize practical things by blessings of Guru and Gauranga. We are so conditioned, even you see, every day we are praying Sansara Dava. Every day we are praying Sansara Dava Nalan Lead a Lokam. But still we are busy to set up our nice house, sweet house. Yeah. This is our knowledge. I have to earn money, I have to construct a big house. But in front of deity, Sansara Dava Nalani Lanokam Tranai. This is. We don't have realization. Only like parrot. When we receive blessings, then we can understand, okay, this is the material nature. This is my condition. This is Krishna. This is pure devotee. So love, Atmindriya Prativancha Dhare Kamanam. If I have tinge of desires, then this is lost. We are discussing about Raghunath Goswami even reject who? Chandravali. Why? Chandravali, she always think, I want pleasure from Krishna. Radha wants to give pleasure to Krishna. Chandravali wants some pleasure from Krishna. Even not material pleasure. She had desire to serve Krishna and get some pleasure. But Radharani wants to serve Krishna but give pleasure to Krishna. Even the love of Chandravali, our Goswamis accept as not pure love. What to speak about us? And Krishnandriya Prativancha Dhare Prem Nam. When 24 hours we will meditate how to give pleasure to Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Yeah, that is not our property. We are a devotee, like we are discussing the same thing in LA. We are a devotee without devotion. We want to be a lover without love. That is our position. We want to be a lover, but without love. We are Kali Yuga devotee. We don't have love. We always want our happiness. Therefore, this is pure devotee's property. Krishna is pure devotee's property. So if you don't have love for a pure devotee, if you don't following a pure devotee, forget about love. You may chant lakh rounds, 64, what about 64? 64,000 rounds you may chant, no problem. Then you can realize. At best you can get liberation. Vaikuntha. Prem is property of pure devotees. Radharani's and Radharani's companions, girl companions. Only when they can please, then we can receive mercy. And this Prem is coming in line of Gaudiyas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this Kali Yuga. And this love, Mahaprabhu want to distribute. And love have two sides. One is union, one is separation. And in Gaura, the mood of separation is very prominent. Only. Haradhi Vrajadevi Chalite Henanda Sunakuto. Face to face they have contact with Krishna. They used to talk with Krishna. We are offering, we are worshipping, but Kalachanda is not talking with us. But when Madan Gopal, he is worshipping Madan Mohan, Sanatan worshipping Madan Mohan, Jiva Goswami worshipping Radha Damodar, Rupa Goswami, he used to talk with them. Personal contact. Not in feeling Krishna, sometimes we are feeling, oh, Krishna is here, he is showing something to me. No, personally they used to saw Krishna. But still this mood. Where are you? This is the seed of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Separation. And this Mahamantra, this mantra, why this is called Mahamantra? This is another significance here. Out of all sadhana, topmost sadhana is, achievement is love. And love have two sides. One is union, one is separation. And which one is? This Madanakhya Mahabharata, Radharani's mood is topmost. That mood is in Mahamantra. Although we are dancing, chanting, but this mood is there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. And in mood of separation, you see Mahaprabhu's, where is Mahaprabhu's? Everywhere Krishna. No Mahaprabhu, eh? Mahaprabhu's picture. Huh? Oh, outside the wall you can see. Always crying. Always tear. Always tear. Jugaitam nimishena chakhyusa prabhushaitam. Sunnaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahename. These 8 verses, the conclusion of all Vedic literatures. This is proud. This is our Mahaprabhu's instruction, Shikhastakam. We are very proud for our Sampradaya. No one can say like that. Jugaitam nimishena chakhyusa prabhushaitam. And practically Mahaprabhu always crying, feeling separation. Yeah. Night time, Mahaprabhu used to jump. You know how many height? How can I say? Big wall. In Gambhira. Very high wall. Maybe 8 foot, 10 foot. Mahaprabhu used to jump in ecstasy. And Radharani was, in night time, she used to search, where is Krishna, where is Krishna? In that mood. Mahaprabhu was always in pang of separation. And chanting, crying. And this mood is very prominent in Ratha, the separation mood. This is feeling. If you want to prove from Shastra, okay, where this is there? Jagannath's temple is Nilachala, and our Gundicha is Sundarachala. Even scholars, they fail to understand. This is mood. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mood. And it's not a sentiment also. This included in Srimad Bhagavatam. And Gopi came, Nanda Maharaj came. They saw Krishna in Kurukshetra. And what Krishna said to them, maybe tomorrow we'll hear about. This mood is there. And they're requesting Krishna, Krishna, why are you wearing such a big crown? We don't like. Because Krishna came from Dwaraka at that time with Vasudev, Devaki, Uddhava. He was king, royal king there. Gopi said, we don't like your dress. Give up this dress. We want to see you as Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. This is Bhakti Vinod. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Krishna don't want to stay in, our Krishna don't want to stay in Dwaraka or Mathura. He want to stay in Kunja. Yes. And which Krishna we are worshipping? Which Krishna we are worshipping? We are not worshipping Dwarakesa or Mathuresa. We are worshipping Brajendra Nandana. Aradhya Bhagavan Vrajesa Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam. Very strict to our principles. This is because we are carrying the mood of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. We are very fallen souls, but we don't want to disturb Gauranga Mahaprabhu's mood. This is Mahaprabhu's mood. And they just Gopi said, we don't want to see your distress. You are king here, like a big man. Soldiers are there, horses are there, elephants are there, everyone paying obeisances. You are Nanda Maharaj's son. We don't want to see you in this park. We want to see you as Banamali. You have to wear, how can I say, forest flowers. You have to dance with us. Come to Vrindavan. Don't stay here. Why? What happiness you are getting here? In front of everyone. You can't get happiness. Even you are staying in Dwaraka and Mathura, we came to know you already married many queens. But we know, clearly we are saying to you, you are not in happiness. Without Radha, without Gopis, you cannot stay anywhere happily. Therefore, we are requesting you, please you come to Vrindavan. Return to Vrindavan. Don't stay in Dwaraka and Mathura. In that mood, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is pulling chariot. When Mahaprabhu was pulling, this feeling was coming. From Kurukshetra, Gopis, they are trying to bring Krishna to Vrindavan. This is mood. When we used to, how can I say, pull the chariot, this should be our mood. In separation, Mahaprabhu used to dance, chant, crying, and many verses are there in CC. Mahaprabhu particularly reciting all these verses, that carrying the mood of Kurukshetra, union of Kurukshetra among Gopis and Krishna. In that mood, Mahaprabhu is pulling chariot. Come to Vrindavan. And someone will ask, where is Vrindavan? And that verse is there. Amar Hrudaya Manan. Amar Hrudaya Manan. My heart and my mind is Vrindavan. Radharani saying, come here. Stay here. Don't stay in Dwaraka. So in this mode, Gaudiyas used to pull chariot. And when Mahaprabhu was dancing in front of Ratha Yatra, in front of Jagannath, you see this picture. This is Mahaprabhu. Always crying. Like Radharani, always crying. Yeah, Prabhupada knows Mahaprabhu. Even in Western world, we are Indians, we are very fear to preach about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Immediately people will criticize Mahaprabhu. But Prabhupada came to West. Everywhere installed Gaur Nitai. Yeah, even Prabhupada gives so nice statement in CC. We are discussing in LA. Prabhupada said, to become a bona fide devotee of Lord, it's not so easy, special in this Kali Yuga. But only it is possible by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we have to understand the mood of Mahaprabhu, separation mood. Tomorrow maybe we'll discuss more. Now this is time, 6:15. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, Arati will. Okay, questions?
Hare Krishna, everyone. Would anyone like to ask any questions? We'll try to keep it up to 5 minutes because we're kind of running late.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, it was such a wonderful class. You nicely built up, starting with how those who are not connected to the Gaudiya lineage, when they pull the chariot, their mood is just liberation.
Yeah, liberation, they want some to fulfill their desires. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Who knows about Prem? No one knows about Prem except Gaudiyas.
Yeah,
and especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Thank you so much for building up that mood.
Yeah.
So
and this is not my opinion. This is opinion of Prabodhananda Saraswati. Acharya Vishnu, Paricharya Dharmam, Vicharya Vedana, Vicharya Tethan, Bina Gaura Priyapada Sevam, Vedadi Duspapyam Padam Vidanti. He is not saying about Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He is saying Gauranga Mahaprabhu's dear devotees. If you don't serve by Gauranga Mahaprabhu's dear devotees, You can't know the secret of Vedas. Just read Chaitanya Chandramrita, then you can understand. Prabhupada Sruti what said. Who knows about Ratha? Who knows about Prem? The word, two things. Prem, no one knows. Even the scholars, all the scholars of Vedas, they don't know this word Prem. Only Mahaprabhu came because he is assuming the mood of Radha. Radha only can express. Therefore, Gaudiyas, if someone is very proud, not proud, proud means you have real ego for your sampradaya nishta, then Acharyas will bless you. I don't want to hear from anyone. If he is not, he is lover of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. However scholar he may be, I don't want to follow anyone who is not a follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Acharyas will become very pleased. Yeah.
So Maharaj, my question is, during your lecture you mentioned like how in our lineage, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, we never worship Radha Krishna alone. So we need to have Lord Chaitanya, right?
Yeah, we usually with Gauranga, Gaurnitai,
Right.
Radha Krishna,
Right.
always.
So Maharaj, please forgive me if I'm asking some wrong question, but sometimes I see in Gaudiya Math and also within ISKCON we have a couple of temples where we have only Lord Chaitanya. We also understand how Lord Chaitanya cannot be worshipped without Lord Nityananda. So my question is...
No, there is two, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur. This is a big philosophy. Like Bhakti Vinod installed Gaur Gadadhar. Most of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur came, Gaur Nityananda. Why? The Acharyas, they know the condition of the conditioned souls. So accordingly, they install deities. Like Mahaprabhu should be there. Mahaprabhu. He alone, Radha Krishna, you can see most of our temple in India, Gaurnitai is there, Radha Krishna is there, Jagannath is there. Gaurnitai should be there.
My question is, why not Lord Nityananda also with Lord Chaitanya?
Yeah, but if Gaurnitai is there and Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna is there, then you have to keep separately two altar. Otherwise it becomes Rasabhas. Because Balram, how can Radharani stay with Balram? You have to keep separately. You see, like our Gaurnitai is one side, different altar. You cannot keep nearly because it is like Rasabhas. If some pure devotee will come or some other Sampradayas people, they will immediately criticize. Yeah, I hear clearly. I don't want to mention his name. He was criticizing how Prabhupada just allowing Gaurnitai and Radha Krishna in one place. I said, no, the two altars are there. Why Nityanandas were worshipping Mahaprabhu with Nityananda? That is also important. But you see, in Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada used to install Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. No difference. Gauranga is union of Radharani. But we are worshipping Nityananda. Why? We are very fallen. Prabhupada, he was empowered by Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. Otherwise, who can love to these hippies? Who can love? We are sitting here. If any drunkard will come here, will allow to sit here? Just go out. But he was embracing the drunkard. This is Nityananda Prabhu's job. Cooking for them. Showing love like his own son. No one can do it. A pure Vaishnava, not like us. Therefore he knows, Prabhupada knows. Nityananda is absolutely necessary because Bina Henanitai Vinebhai Radha Krishna Paitan. We have desire, material desire, strong material desires. Only by blessings of Nityananda, it is possible. Therefore, Acharya knows the conditions of our condition. Therefore, he introduced. Okay, now this is time for Arati.
His Holiness Haladhar Swami Maharaj ki.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.